Hello, hello. Welcome to Roland's Reviews. How you guys doing? All right, I see your comments. Um, just wanted to talk to you. We know the verdicts came down. All right, let me get the comments straight here. All right, how you doing? Steph is here. Reese Cup is here. How you doing, VT? All right. So I just wanted to talk. Just how you doing, Mary? For a little bit. People have differing opinions. Reese Cup, thanks a lot. All right. Yeah, everyone, share this stream out that way more people see it, that way more people can participate. Okay, so I decided, I don't know how you doing, Dorian. I don't like to How you doing? Donna's here. Hey, the whole gang's here. All right, so I like to pretty much, look at a wide array of videos, do some reading, because you hear all kinds of things. And so I actually learned some cases, some points about the case I wasn't aware of before. Mary says, "I'm not sure how I feel about Roddy's verdict, though." Okay, that's okay, Mary. And like I said, we all have differing opinions. We've got to get back to the case where, we can agree to disagree. We don't have to sully or denigrate anyone's name. It's okay. So now, you guys do realize, like I said, I watched a lot of videos because people are always talking about all these conspiracy theories and, you know, okay, the former district attorney. Now, her name is Jackie Johnson. She's currently being charged. She wouldn't even bring the charges against these three individuals. So her name is Jackie Johnson. And, those of you who've been here before, how you doing, Tina? You guys know I always have links at the bottom of the video. So once this, live chat is over, give the video a few minutes to process. Okay, that's on YouTube side. And then click on those links. I learned a lot. So share this post, share this out in a post. Okay, if you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Glad to have you all here. So that's one point. She is being charged with obstruction of justice. She's being charged with violating her oath of office because the father in this case, she was friends with him. Uh, how can you can't do your job effectively? And she wasn't doing her job, period. She wouldn't even bring the charges. They had to remove her. So thank goodness she's being charged. I just watched a video on her not terribly long ago. Now, you have to realize that Greg McMichael, who's the father, he actually used to work for her, the DA's office. So, there's that prior relationship there. Yes, Janice. And so that's why people are wondering, why won't the DA bring charges against these three individuals? So thank goodness she's now facing charges. So I actually have a video. I was gonna, like I said, when the live chat's over, just make sure you look at the links. I'll have all of this for you to peruse. So now remember, the son is Travis McMichael. And there were several counts, and some people are a little bit confused. Okay, now statutes vary by state. So I'll go through the sons first. Travis McMichael. Okay. Count one, he was found guilty of malice murder. Count two, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count three, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count four, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count five, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count six, he was found guilty of aggravated assault. Count seven, he was found guilty of aggravated assault. Count eight, he was found guilty of false imprisonment. Count nine, he was found guilty of criminal attempt to commit a felony. So some of these, charges, some people were like, why? A lot of the videos that I watched yesterday, and this is what I was talking to one of my subscribers about, because they said that they were, conducting a citizen's arrest. Everything that you did, that's not what you call a citizen's arrest, and that prosecutor laid it out perfectly. So she did an excellent job, folks. So So Travis McMichael, that's the son. Now the father, the older gentleman, Gregory McMichael, count one, he was found not guilty of malice murder. Count two, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count three, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count four, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count five, he was found guilty of felony murder. Count six, he was found guilty of aggravated assault. Count seven, he was found guilty of aggravated assault. Count eight, he was found guilty of false imprisonment. So again, I looked at a lot of the videos because you hear things on the news. Mary said right, and then Travis claimed to have probable cause. Right. So if I don't know about you guys, if you see a crime being committed, how about you call the professionals who do that on a daily basis? You call the police. You don't jump in your truck or your vehicle with guns. Nothing good is going to come out of that situation. That's not how that goes. Yeah, Donna, that prosecutor, she was very awesome. She was. So, and I'll tell you another thing I didn't like. The one of the attorneys, I forgot the lady with the blonde hair, I forgot her name, but she was an attorney for the McMichaels. So this guy was here, his mother was there in court. He's deceased, obviously, Ahmaud. And they are talking about he had long, dirty toenails. Why would you do that, with someone who's deceased? So that wasn't right. I also saw Stephanie said they need to change the laws about citizens arrest, and some people right, Stephanie, that's what I'm saying. Right, how you doing? Wake up time. So some people have the law confused, so they thought they were within their rights. So from a lot of what I read and looked at, you can't. They committed all these felonies, so you can't then turn around and say, "Well, I'm the victim." That's not how that works. So that's what they tried to do. It didn't work. Count nine for the father. Criminal attempt to commit a felony. He was also found guilty of that. Daniel, how you doing, Dan? Dan said, hope y'all are warm there in North Carolina. We are. Dorian, if they were black, they would throw the, yeah. So, okay. So again, we know that there are definitely disparities as it comes, to race and the criminal justice system. So again, I didn't understand until, again, I had to do my research. So William Bryan, the guy, the neighbor who actually, he's the one who got all the footage. So I was wondering why when I actually watched the verdict, I was like, I really got to find out why he actually received all of, the charges. Why he was convicted of all the charges that he was convicted of. Because I'm like, I thought, because I wasn't keeping up with the case, I thought he was just recording it. No. He was culpable as well. William Bryan, I found out from the videos I was watching, he used his truck, because Ahmaud was trying to run out. And some videos I watched also said that, Ahmaud had some mental health issues. His mother even had to call the police. It doesn't matter who makes you judge, jury, and executioner. So, they saw him and they made us. This case is all about assumptions. They made assumptions. The guy who actually owned the property where the home was that was being constructed, he didn't call the police. I actually watched a video with him. And so they all took this upon themselves, the McMichaels and then the William Bryan, they took this upon themselves to protect their neighborhood because they saw Arbery, Ahmaud Arbery, and thought the worst. Then they said, well, there had been some things that had been stolen in the community. Last time I checked, all the videos I've seen, if you've seen something differently, let me know. He's just walking around, looking around, and he just runs out. And William Bryan, you see how comfortable, well, all of them were very comfortable when the police came. William Bryan, the neighbor, let me tell you about his, what he was convicted or not convicted of. Count one, malice murder, not guilty. Count two, felony murder, not guilty. Count three, felony murder, guilty. Count 4, felony murder, guilty. Count 5, felony murder, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault, not guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony, guilty. So just from the research I did, that's when I found out, what he was culpable. Because I, like I said, I wasn't keeping up with the case. But he actually used his truck, and he actually hit, and he was laughing about it. We had him cornered like a rat because he so if you were so scared that this guy was stealing something, and the guy who actually owned the property said that some things were stolen, but he thought a subcontractor had stolen the items. So they made assumptions. And then I didn't know this, William Bryant, I guess he thought this was going to help him get a lighter sentence. He also said, and I saw that in the video as well, that when Travis McMichael shot Ahmaud Arbery, he called him, the N-word, used the F-bomb and the N-word, So, so we know the federal government is going to get involved because of the hate crime laws that are in place. So Donna, that when the 911, they said a black man run, right, and because they asked what's he doing, and he just said black man running. So Dorian is an enemy that I have. Okay. Mary said the sad thing is Ahmaud and friends had planned to build homes and live together in the same neighborhood. He probably was just checking out the process of the unfinished home. Right. So again, when you make assumptions, you screw up. If he was going to steal something, when people go to a place that they're going to steal some items, they have bags. He didn't even have his cell phone on him, folks. So like I said, I found that out yesterday too. He didn't even, what are you going to steal? And obviously, when they checked his body and when he's laying there in the street dead, he didn't have anything in his pockets, or, they would have blown that up as well. Mary said, I've gone inside empty homes before because it looked, me too, Mary. I like to see the foundation before the walls and everything is closed in. I do that all the time. Dorian, what do you feel about critical race theory? Dorian, I don't know. I actually did a video on critical race theory. I actually did 2 videos on critical race theory. So definitely check those out. Okay. Donna said the law covers assumptions, right? But as Stephanie said, take those, those citizens arrests, take those off the books. That it's not going to lead to anything positive because people are playing cops, and we see the unfortunate results. Mary said, yes. Stephanie, I did the same thing. That man wasn't there to steal anything. He didn't have a bag. Yeah, what was he going to take? And he didn't even have his cell phone, so he wasn't there to take pictures. So they saw him and they made assumptions, and that's where they went wrong. You can't do that. And again, one of the videos I looked at, they're trying to sully and denigrate his name, because he had a criminal record, and his mother, he has mental health issues. So if you're not a mental health professional, shut up. I'm just saying, all you needed to do was call the police. There's someone, on the property. And even like I said, the owner, he didn't know, he didn't file any charges against his things that were missing because he thought that someone else, a subcontractor, and then, he'd been, the things that were stolen off his boat, the boat had been to different places. So he had no clue. But they made assumptions. All right. And then now you see where they are now. So we have to wait and see what the federal government will do so far as the violation of Ahmaud Arbery's civil rights. Clean Music Lover, welcome. This incident happened near me. Wow. I live about an hour and a half from Brunswick. Wow. Clean Music Lover, what did you think about the verdicts? Very good. Donna says they could have showed the video to the cops. Case closed. Let the law take over. Right. You had video. You know, you had the guy, but you're chasing them down like you're the police. And again, where they went wrong, when the police actually came on the scene, they were very comfortable. You know, just talk because I guess familiarity. They felt comfortable, so they were saying things because they didn't think anything was going to happen to them. I mean, and thank goodness the pressure was applied, and they replaced that prosecutor, and thank goodness now she's being charged. So this is 2021, not 1941. So if you see a crime being committed, call the police and let them handle it. That's what they do on a daily basis. This vigilante justice has got to stop. And the neighbor, Bryant, William Bryant, one of the videos I watched yesterday, he was complaining how, because we know they had some good attorneys, and good attorneys cost good money. And he was complaining that since this happened, he's lost his home. Well, again, we need to, some decisions that we make are life altering, and your life will never be the same. So and just think, I'm sure now that the criminal case is done, I'm sure that Ahmaud Arbery's parents are going to file some civil lawsuits. So again, choices that we make, folks, they had plenty of time to stop, but no, we're going to show this guy. And even when the police came on the scene, the first thing they said, this wouldn't have happened if he had just stopped. So they were trying to question him. Who are you? They were trying to question him about why he had been in the house. Well, I'll say construction site because it wasn't a house. Reese, correct. There was no reason to engage with him at all. Then he shot and killed. Oh, self-defense. That's not self-defense. Okay. You can't cause someone or provoke someone to defend themselves. All of you who've had psychology, you know about that fight or flight. And Ahmaud knew they weren't there for his well-being. All right. Mary said the McMichaels were so confident that they were not going to pay for what they did. So it was rewarding watching their faces Mary, as the judge read the verdicts. Donna, stupidity can cost your life. Exactly, Donna, cost you your life. And so again, let the professionals handle it. And again, I just learned he had mental health issues. So you can sully and denigrate someone's name. That has nothing to do with you. This judge, he did a very good job. Okay, so Donna said, yeah. Stephanie said he should have continued to work on his porch instead. Right, Stephanie? Now he's complaining his home, he's lost his home, everything. And again, when the police came up, he was laughing. Maybe we shouldn't have been following him. Then he started saying, well, then Ahmaud was trying to get into his truck, which sure, he was trying. He didn't know what they were doing. I doubt he was probably just trying to get it. The video, one of the videos I'm going to share with you in the description box shows you that the timeline, and it shows an aerial view of how Ahmaud was going, how he kept trying to get away, but they kept blocking him in, and then they laughed, cornered like a rat. Ha ha ha. So again, this is a case of we make decisions. And then we have to, okay, new comments. There we go. How you doing, Chef? Sometimes the decisions that we make, we're not able to, come back from. And, they're life altering. Okay. Thank you, Chef, for sharing that out. Chef, I think you're the only person that knows how to share it out because you're the only one that does it every Sunday. But that's okay. We'll have to teach some other people. So... Okay, Reese says, okay, excellent point, Reese. His home is that jail cell. No need to worry about that. Again, so look at their families have been altered forever. And then the son, Travis McMichael, his sister even posted a picture as of Ahmaud Arbery laying there in the street dead. She thought that would be cool to post. So, no remorse on their part or their family's part. Mary, wow, I had no clue Roddy had done all that. Right, Mary? So I'm happy that he got right. I just thought, because when this initially happened, they said this was a neighbor who had everything, he videotaped everything. I didn't know he was culpable as well. All three went down for one very bad. Right, Donna? Call the police. Let them handle it. How you doing, Wade? So, I'm just saying, anytime, everybody wants to, take over and do someone else's job, and then there are ramifications for that. They had plenty of times to stop it. No, they're going to show him, and then he's dead and now self-defense. No, that you caused the provocation. You can't claim self-defense in that. And I love law anyway. So, I was just like, reading, and that, like I said, that prosecutor, she did an excellent, excellent job. And so we just have to wait and see, what's going to come about so far as the federal case, so far as violating Ahmaud Arbery's civil rights. Okay. Anyone have anything else to add to that? I just wanted to cover that. Because the verdicts, like I said, just came through. I've had time off from work for the holidays, so I had an opportunity to look at the video so that I can talk about the subject matter intelligently. Reese said that is also why everyone shouldn't own a weapon as well, but that's another conversation. Okay, Reese. Okay. So, because when people have weapons, okay, and it just depends on what state you're in. Now, I'm in North Carolina. Everyone has a gun. But so when people have guns, especially, they do things they wouldn't normally do. Okay. And it makes them, you give them bravado. Okay. Donna said I was nervous because it was one African American. Yeah, Donna, and we have to realize people of all races, for the most part, they will try this is 2021. People now try to do the right thing. Some people still don't, but we know who's up in the sky taking care of everything. Reese Cup, we have to watch the woman at the DA's office now. Yes. Mary, can you please cover the Breonna Taylor tragedy soon? I'll try to work that in, Mary. Oh my God, there's so much happening. All right, those of you who are still here, I haven't ordered or received my wheel from Amazon. So I'm going to still drawing your names from the hat. So if you're still here, Mary, I know you're here. Chef is here. Now we're going to have a special drawing in December. So I'm going to give away a little bit more. So maybe give you a very nice Amazon card. Very nice amount of money added to it. Donna is here. Donna, Mary, Steph. Who else is here? Janice is still here. Who else is here? Chef is here. All right. Daniel, are you still here? Reese. All right. Rosalind's here. Tina's here. Anyone? Am I missing anyone? Mo Dollars is here. Mo. Anyone else? All right. It's time for the drawing. Let me drop all the names. And I'm going to pull them out. I think I got everyone. Daniel, you're still here. I need to add Dan. I can't miss Dan the man. Okay. If you enjoy the content on this channel, folks, please share this with your family, your friends, and guess what? Those of you in my age group, particularly, who love the actress Denise Nicholas, I've been emailing her back and forth. I'm even trying to get her on the show. She has a memoir coming out in 2023. So I'm also in communication Chef and I trying to get Rolanda Watts to also be a part of the show. Okay, so we're working behind the scenes. All right, let's see. The first one I have is Rosa. Okay. Second one, Donna. Okay. One more. Now you guys are forgetting. Yes, I did. I got Rosalind. Rosalind, you're the first winner. Okay. I got everybody. Chef is a winner again. Now, remember, you guys are forgetting, Steph. I added your name. You guys, when this video ends, remember, some of you guys are forgetting. If you go and leave a comment in the comment section up under the video in the under the description box, you'll find a little gift in your Cash App. Now, I also have Venmo. So if you have Venmo or Cash App, you can email me. Okay. All right. That's it for today. Congratulations. Okay. So Daniel, Janice, Mary, who else did not win? Reese, and a couple of others. Clean Music Lover. Those of you who did not win, leave me a comment in the comment section. And there we go. Yeah, Rosalind, Donna, Chef. Leave me a comment in the comment section, and you'll see a little surprise. If I choose your topic, you'll see a little surprise in your Cash App or your Venmo. My email's up under each video, so whichever you have. If I don't have your info, just email it to me, okay? All right. So Mo, you as well. What else do you guys want me to talk about? Mary, I know you put it here. Also, when the video is done, go back, add it up under the comment section so I can see it. All right. And thank you again for spending your time with Roland's Reviews. We have bigger and better things coming, more celebrity interviews. So stay tuned. And if there's some celebrities that you want me to try to interview, when this video ends, leave it in the comment section, okay? Enjoy your week. I'll see you here next Sunday again at Roland's Reviews.